Hello and welcome to another edition of Robin's Fanatics TV with me, AJ, and I want to do this little bonus vlog as a tribute to a very dear friend of mine before our home game today against Dulwich Hamlet in the league. But I'll start off this with on a bit of a sad note. A very dear friend of mine called Chris Allen sadly passed away on the 23rd of November in St George's Hospital. He was a Carshalton athletic supporter. He was actually a director of the football club before the current regime, and was that's president of our Carshalton Athletic Supporters Club, something that we used to have before the current regime disbanded it. His name because he passed away in hospital at the age of 82 years old. And what was pointing was he was like a surrogate grandfather to me. I've known him all my life, going to the Robins, which is over 35 years, and he used to back in the day. He was one of the first people I met that got comfortable talking to when I was a shy little 13-year-old going to my first Carshalton match. And and we built a really good friendship with that. And as I got older, he used to give me a lift to Carshalton Athletic away games when the Cubs weren't running a coach, and this was the years before I could drive. And and just looked after me, and was ever such a lovely fella. Like I say, he used to take me to the away games. One really long trip, actually. There's a little story. We drew Hyde United up in Greater Manchester in the FA Trophy match. We went on to lose 3-2, but Chris drove me and a couple of others all the way up there. And but on the way back, he suffered from asthma and had a bit of an asthma attack, but didn't have his inhaler, so he was struggling a bit on the drive back, which was a little bit worrying. But eventually, he had a little breather, and he got back to normal. But it was a scary moment, but he came through it. He was also hasn't been to the game recently because of frailing health. And but when he used to go to away games, he used to bring us all little cakes that he used to make at home himself. And Chris Allen was very famous for his lemon drizzle cake. Oh, mate, he'd make them from scratch. He also did these lovely spicy sausage rolls that we all liked as well. And he'd bring him to the game, and he'd offer them out to the fans would swarm around him at half time, and he would offer them out. And this was the kind of guy he was. He got treated quite badly in the end by a certain someone. But he was one of the nicest fellas you can meet, and to hear that news end of November was heartbreaking. I mean, I know he's been frail for a long time. Last time I saw him was at Bill Smith's funeral earlier this year, and he was a bit frail then, but still managed to. He spent the whole day with me. He gave me a lift home as well. It was really sad news to hear of him. He's one of the nicest fellas you can. He's well known in non-league football. I think if you're watching from Merstham, he was quite popular there because he, like me, he went there for a little while after things happened at the club, and got really friends with their manager then, Hayden Bird, who was a manager of Carshalton Athletic when they first got together. And Hayden used to call him Batesy. But to hear that, it's a rock to us old fans, because it's the last generation of the old club gone now, pretty much. And it's really sad. So I just thought I wanted to do his tribute to him, because I don't think the club will do anything for him because of the way it ended, through no fault of his own. But that's for another day. So I thought I'd do my personal tribute to him before I do my vlog for the Dulwich Hamlet game today. So I just want to express my sadness at hearing of the death of you, Chris Allen. It's really sad thing that I won't be able to see you anymore. Our thoughts and wishes go out to his wife Sue and his daughter Abby and his son James, and all of Chris Allen with his family for their sad loss just before Christmas. And I just want to say thank you, mate. I mean, it was an absolute pleasure knowing you, and like I said at the beginning of this vlog, you end up being like a surrogate grandfather to me, and I'll always be thankful for what you did for us, little jobs you did for us, sort of as an electrician, you know. And you will be sorely missed, mate. Absolutely missed. I mean, it's a sad one to take, especially before Christmas as well. But yeah. So yeah, I've said what I can. I'm starting to get a bit emotional here because you lose someone as lovely as that. It hurts. It really does. And Chris Allen was one of the nicest fellas you could ever meet, and I'm really pleased that I got to meet him in the sort of a 30 known him for 30 years. And yeah, you will be missed, mate. But yeah, I've run out of stuff to say really, but it's just, yeah, it's a really sad situation. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this now. But yeah, today's vlog is a tribute, and will be done in a mark of respect for Christopher Allen, who passed away at 82 years old. And yeah, will be sorely missed by all of those that got the pleasure to know him. And yeah, so yeah, that's it from me, AJ. I will be back later on with my vlog from today's pitching in Isthmian League game against Dulwich Hamlet. So thanks for watching, and I will be with you again later. So until next time, see you later. So now on to my vlog for the Carshalton Athletic versus Dulwich Hamlet local derby game, played on the 27th of December. Before the start of play, Carshalton were currently sitting in 18th place in the league, which is 5th from bottom, just 4 points clear of Hashtag, who were in the bottom 4. And Dulwich Hamlet were up in 10th, 6 points ahead of the Robins. Yeah, interesting. Didn't think it would be as a goal scoring as last year. I mean, last year Carshalton put 5 past Dulwich at Carshalton Avenue last Easter. Was pretty unlikely that was going to happen again today. But yeah, back to the game. There was only team changes. There was only the one team change from the defeat of Billericay last week. Noah Nzuzi was back in place of Tolo Ladapo, who was on the bench. Yeah, so as for the game itself, well, Carshalton made a good account of themselves, but again, got punished for not really finishing any chances that they really created. Well, a quick rundown. We started well, and Dulwich got back into it, but on the 33rd minute, we took the lead. Lovely through ball from Tommy Bradford that found Kola Salami on the edge of the box, and he was through 1-on-1 on the goalkeeper and fired it home past him, the ex-Robins keeper, to make it 1-0 to Carshalton Athletic, which we probably deserved, actually. We played some good chances. We just didn't finish them, which is really going to haunt us. But we should have really gone in at half-time 1-0 up. It would have been no more than we deserved. But a lapse of concentration and a second minute of stoppage time in the first half let Dulwich Hamlet back in. Amadou Kasarati rose up to head home a right side corner, totally unmarked, which, yeah, he headed home to make it 1-1 just before the break. So, yeah, so that was a bit disappointing, really, considering we did dominate the first half for large spells. We played, took Dulwich, took them on and did really well. Second half, we really, really sort of went for it in the second half, but unfortunately, the final touch for the second goal never came. Keeper Toby Ball made a couple of good saves from Kola Salami and Sharon and Fenny, but without sort of a real high scoring goal scorer, we sort of suffered to take our chances again. But But we did dominate the second half. It's just a shame we couldn't. Dulwich with just a few good chances. Keeper made a couple of really good saves from especially their top goal striker. Wanadu, he kept him at bay at least twice in the game in the second half. But Carshalton sort of held on, and so the game finished 1-1. So to be honest, the league positions, I would have taken a point from that game. It was a tough old game against our sort of local-ish rivals, Dulwich Hamlet. I mean, about as local as it's got in this league at the moment. And I was just. Yeah, I thought we played well. I was pleased with the way we played. It's just that we are so lacking in that final third. That's really starting to cost us. I mean, Kola Salami, I think, is our top goal scorer with 9. He's come in good, and he didn't. I think he started the season with us. He came a couple of games into it, but it's up to others to sort of try and pitch in with more goals as well. And David Smith is just pretty much, I don't know. He scored against Lewis. Probably should have started the next game, but was back on the bench, and should have continued the momentum. And he's been pretty much on the bench ever since. So we're creating chances. We're playing well. We've got a bit of a midfield. We're creating some good chances, but we just haven't got the goal scoring touch at the end of it. And if we're not too careful, that could cost us. I mean, we went up one place after that result. Because Cheshunt got beaten by bottom side Potters Bar, which dropped them to 18th, but we're still only 4 points clear of #United, who are in the last relegation spot. There's a bit of a gap between them and the next place team, Canvey Island. So I think probably 2 of the bottom 4 are probably already gone. Potters Bar and Welling, surprisingly. Welling's really hit the walls, and which is surprising, really. I thought they'd be up there, but no, I don't know what's going on there. A couple of incidences has happened recently as well, which better not talk about. But so I think it's up to about probably 4-5 other teams for the last 2 spots. Canvey Island might just go unless they go on a really good run. They're a bit hit and miss, more miss than hit this season. I thought they'd be up there challenging, but they're not. So I was pleased with that. It was a good performance. I mean, I'm talking to a couple of my Dulwich pals after the game, and a couple of them said, we were the better side and probably deserved to win it. And I'd agree with that. We had a good second half, created a lot of good chances, but just couldn't put the tie to bed. And so we got a point, which we probably really deserved all 3. We're just lacking in the goals scored column at the moment. The defences seem to have tightened up a bit now. The defence has been a lot better than it has been earlier in this season. And you're not shipping goals like crazy so much now. But we still, you feel we go 1-0 up, and then you feel when the team equalise, you're not sure you've got the confidence to sort of see Carshalton nudge 2-3 up, or 2-1 up, or 3-1 up, or like that. But it was a good performance. Yeah. So we just got to just build on that, really. I mean, a point at home to Dulwich isn't, because they're always having a much better season than they were last season. I mean, they were right in the bottom part of the league table last season, and we put 5 past them, second from last game of the season. And that was a season that Dulwich you want to forget, after they were probably one of the favourites to go straight back up, having been relegated the season before. But it wasn't to be. I mean, this division is a very hard league to get out of. I think as the league stands now, Folkestone Invicta, which is Carshalton's next opponents at Colston Avenue on Saturday week. They're currently 11 points clear, and I think they're starting to find their momentum now. I mean, they've thrown a lot of money at it. It took them a little bit of time to get going, but once they did get going, they've sort of romped home with it. Brentwood, to give them credit, they're still up there. Still up there in second place. I mean, they were top for a long time beginning of the season, for the first couple of months, but had a little bit of a wobble. But they still find themselves second. And Chatham Town are currently third. Yeah, and they're full time, so they're sort of looking to really go. And to be honest, I hope they do go up, really, because it's not one of my favourite places to visit. So, I hope they do go up. Then won't have to go there next season. But yeah, so yeah, overall, yeah, a point shed, is better than nothing. But I think Carshalton Athletic deserved all three. Put in a really solid performance. So yeah, so that's it. That's it from me. Next up for the Robins is away to Chichester City next Saturday. First time for me to go there. I missed that last season, so I didn't get to go there last season when they got promoted. So going down there on the train with a couple of pals on that one. So that'll be a good fun day out. And apparently a lot of people I know said Chichester is a really lovely town, really lovely city. So yeah, so looking forward to that and the new grounds. And Chichester are currently sitting in 9th, so that's going to be another challenge. But they already turned us over at home earlier on in the season, so we'll be hoping to revenge that. But yeah, so yeah, that's it from me, AJ. All that's left for me to do is thanks for watching, and I hope you like my little tribute to a dear friend Chris Allen beforehand. We did try to have a minute's applause for him in the 82nd minute. He could have gone better, I'll just say that. But a few did join in, but not as many as I'd hoped. But there you go, that's just what it is. So yeah, all that's left for me now is to wish you a happy new year. Hope you have a really good New Year's Eve and celebrations, and 2026 is good and kind to you. And thank you for all the people that watch my vlogs. I really appreciate it. I enjoy doing them. I think I've probably done the most this year than I've ever done. So yeah, so thank you to everyone who watches them. And I've got good numbers. I'm not doing this just to get numbers. I'm doing it because it's just something I like doing. And I appreciate all the people that tune in and watch it. I mean, the away ones and the ones at home, which are just me in my house talking about it, get a few good viewings as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, keep up. There'll be loads more vlogs for the 2026. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Happy New Year to everyone, and arrivederci.